Claude founded the DigiPen Institute of Technology in 1988 in Vancouver, BC. It began as a computer simulation and animation company. In 1990, DigiPen began offering a 3D animation program and began collaborating with Nintendo of America to create a post-secondary program for video game programming. This made DigiPen the first university in the world dedicated to computer and video game development. Now they offer associate, bachelor's, and master's degree programs in those areas, which is absolutely phenomenal. DigiPen has also established, as you saw in the video, 2 other global campuses. Under Claude's leadership, DigiPen is committed not just to delivering world-class talent to the interactive media industry. They are committed to the children of our region. They have developed youth programs that offer opportunities for elementary, middle, high school students who you saw in the film, improve their knowledge of core academic subjects as art, science, math, and enhance their critical thinking abilities through real-world applications and STEM and so on. So I have a lot more to read about Claude, but let's just get on with bringing Claude Comer up, our private sector economic development champion of 2013.
Well, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for the Economic Development Council to actually have thought of us that we deserve this honor. I would not like to take too much of your time. One, I don't like to speak too much. Second, too much lights in my face. And third, I'm a bit shy. I just want to say that DigiPen has been the story of my life. I started it 25 years ago, and I have been supported by a board of directors that, if not all of them are still with me, but most of them are still with me. They came very young. They joined the dream, and we made it our own dream altogether, a common dream. And the dream was simple, to actually try to give back to the kids, what we know. And the phobia that we had, that one day we die, and they put on our stones that these were men that knew a lot, but didn't live enough, or didn't have the time, or didn't want to, in some cases, to share it with other people. And this what made, from us from day one, educators. As a matter of fact, when we opened DigiPen in 1988, the first year we had given 10,000 plus hours of training in those days. Later on, we understood that we needed to become a registered college. We did that in Vancouver, Canada. And like any organization, decent organization that was created back north, had to move down south in order to grow bigger. We were invited here. We started in 1996. In 1998, we were officially tagged as DigiPen Institute of Technology in Redmond. It has been an honor to be here. This is what I consider my country, my love, and my dedication. What is important for me here, as maybe some of you have read or known, I am an immigrant, and I came to North America practically with $0. The only thing that I brought with me was a huge education, 19 years of university studies. I came here, and thanks to this education, I was able to actually grow and realize my dreams. And every single young person should be given the same opportunities. Being an immigrant is a phobia, and hopefully you are not an immigrant, but the phobia of an immigrant is their kids that grow up in an environment such as the one we live in have to immigrate one day themselves. That's something I wouldn't wish on my own kids, so therefore we had to create something like DigiPen to help kids anchor themselves and find jobs and grow in their community, and then be happy with what they do in their life. Making video games is one of the most difficult jobs that you can ever imagine. It is not easy at all to make a video game. There are several million points on that screen. That is your job to make sure to light them up in the right order, in the right fashion. And you are responsible as a game maker, as an engineer, as an artist, of every single point, its color, its shade, its placement, in order to make sense. And the products that we give out to the world are played by hundreds of millions of kids. When I was at Nintendo, chairman of Nintendo Soft, we produced games that actually were played by millions and millions of kids hundreds of times over. That makes hundreds of millions of instances that we visit homes. We actually play with other people, against other people or with other people. And the technology that actually we produce has to sustain that attack of 100 million attack, but also has also a mission, because we visit those people in their homes at the moment where they want to play. They're at the most vulnerable moment of their day. We visit them, we play with them. They know us, because nobody plays against the computer. They play against the people who produce the software in a computer. So at DigiPen, we look at all this as a mission, not only for creating fun, but also for social responsibilities, for making the graduates of DigiPen the best that there is out there to be. I always consider my students, my graduates, to be lethal. You wouldn't want to be facing a job interview while another DigiPen student is in the line as well, because I guarantee you're going to have a tough time grabbing the jobs from them. This is the way we have been thinking all the time. It's a product of love. It's a product of dedication. It's a product of hundreds of people. Figure it out. We are 450 plus people working at DigiPen here in this campus to service 1,200 students. You can imagine the amount of work we have to put in order to produce these kids. Our job is nothing else but producing people, the right people, the most powerful people on earth, normal individual with a ton of knowledge, because the world is not made out of geniuses. It's made out of normal people, but extremely well equipped and well prepared and well taught. This is my belief. And again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak. I can talk about DigiPen for at least 25 years, but I'm not going to do it here. Thank you so much. Thank you.